Okay, this is Lightroom interface. This is the first interface you will see once you open Lightroom. If you don't have any image here, this 75 will be showing 0, just like this deleted, it just be showing 0. But it's showing 71 because I have an image already that I've worked with this Lightroom. So the next thing, if you want to add image, just simply click on these three dots here. These three dots here, just click on the three dots. These are two options will show up. Just click on add photos. It will show you whether you want to add from your device or from file. Just click on maybe where you want to add it, depending on where you want to add it. I'll just click on device. If you want to add from file, you can still click on your from file. Okay, let me just pick an image I'll work on. Let me pick from no, I will not pick from Lightroom. Let me pick from download. Alright, let me pick on this. Let me pick this one. After picking it, it will just say, it will just show you a notification that it has successfully uploaded your image. As you can see, one photo successfully imported. You just click on this all photos, then you will see the image that was uploaded at it. Okay, I will just click on the image. So the next thing is okay, let's just start with there are a lot of things in this Lightroom. If we start going through them one by one, we are not going to close today. Let's just start with light, because I don't want to click on this automatic. Automatic will automatically edit the image, but I don't need that automatic. I don't want the automatic, so I want to do it manually. I want to do it myself, so I won't click on automatic. This automatic, I won't click on it. I'll click on light. Alright, light is just the same thing as tune image on Snapseed. Yeah, the only difference is that the brightness in Snapseed here it's exposure. Alright, if you take it to the left, that's reduction. It will go dark, and the same thing when if you take it to the right, it will go brighter. The next thing is contrast. Too much of it is also not good, right? The next thing is highlight, shadow, white and black. Alright, I believe when we will continue with the class, we'll see how to use them one after the other, because we don't really have time to go through them one after the other. But it's just like this tune image on Snapseed. The next thing is color. Uh, that's one of the reasons why I like Lightroom, because the you will have the opportunity to work, like Lightroom gives you room to work on the color of the design, so you can just increase the this temp means temperature and all what that. Lightroom like using shortcut or abbreviation of things, so can just increase them. But like I said earlier, we'll go through them one after the other when we start designing. Because if I start going through them one after the other, it will waste our time. Alright, the next thing is this one, this grading. Here you just we have three particular three particular cities here. There are four actually, but we work on three. The other one is a combination of the three of them. So it's either you work on these three individually, or you decide to work on this one, which is the combination of all of them. So let's just continue. The next one is mix. You can also mix. You can increase the colors individually. Maybe if I want to increase the color of maybe, let me say, yellow, I want to increase the yellow that is in this design, the yellow colors that is in this design. I want to work individually on the yellow colors that are on this design. I'll just tap on this yellow, then here I can change the color this yellow with hue. If you look closely to this yellow color, the places that colored yellow, maybe let me zoom in so you can see what I'm saying. Just look closely. You'll be seeing some changes. Alright. The same thing applicable to saturation. Saturation is like, okay, let me just increase so you see it works. I hope you can see the difference. If I reduce the saturation to the end, it just turns to black and white. The next thing is luminance, just at like brightness, like I said earlier. Let me just keep it back to where it was. If I want to work on maybe let me say blue color, the same thing is applicable. Just click on the blue color, increase it. If I want to pick a color, you can use this to pick a color. Right after when you are done with that, you can press on done. You can work on the black and white. If you want to make it black and white, you can work on it with this one. Right, this one is black and white. I don't want to use it. Alright, the next thing is effects. In effects, we have texture, we have clarity, we have dazzle, and Jesus, there are many, but some of them work when you increase others. Like when you increase others, let me give for instance this grain now. If I should increase this grain now, then this size and roughness will enable. That's when I can work on the size and roughness of the grain. That is to say, if I'm increasing the size now, it means increasing the size of this grain. Let me zoom into the face so you see what I'm doing. If I'm increasing the size of this grain, if I increase the grain now, for instance, to this point, then if I increase the size of the grain, it means if I increase this size that is under this grain, it means I'm increasing the size of the grain. If I should reduce the size that is under this grain, it means I'm reducing the size of the grain. The same thing to roughness. If I should increase the roughness, it means I'm increasing the roughness of this grain, because I'm working under this grain. Everything under this grain now, this size and roughness works alongside with this grain. If you notice, if I should maybe reduce the grain to 0, they will just turn blind. I can't work on them anymore unless I increase something on this grain. Right, the next thing, the same thing applicable to some other ones here. Same thing applicable to some other ones. Right, as you can see, as I worked on this one now, others now has been enabled. So the same thing applicable to all of these ones. Like I said earlier, I won't be going through it one after the other. So avoid wasting our time. It's already 10 o'clock. But I think we still have one application to go through, one or two applications to go through before we stop. The next thing is detailed. Details. So it's something like in Snapseed we have this is either detail. Okay, we have structure and sharpening. But here we have sharpening, we have noise reduction, color noise reduction, and what have you. Like I said earlier, the same thing is applicable here. If I should increase this sharpening a bit, then other ones that are under this sharpening will be enabled. Right? I can increase this sharpening. Once I increase this sharpening, if you're looking at the face very well, you'll be observing some differences. Though I won't be talking about the differences now. Alright, the next thing is if I increase this sharpening now, then this radius and details will enable. If that is to say, if I should increase this radius now, I'm increasing the radius of this sharpening. Then if I should increase these details, I'm increasing the details of this sharpening. I don't need this sharpening. I'll have to reduce it back. The next thing is the same thing to maxing. I forgot to show you. If you increase this sharpening, you can also work on this maxing of the sharpening. The maxing of the sharpening. That is to say, the maxing works when you increase the sharpening. The next thing is noise reduction. Now, once you increase this noise reduction, that's when this contrast and details will be enabled. That is to say, when you're working on these details now, you're working on the details of this noise reduction. The same thing to color reduction and others. Alright. If you are done with your Lightroom, you just have to click on this share. You just have to click on this share icon, then click on share. Just tap on device save to device. That's where you need to tap on. Just allow it to load and save. After saving it, you just if your notification is on, if you allow your notification, it will send you a notification that it has already saved. The image has successfully been saved.